Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 my friends. Da 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 da. Okay, here's the floor. I don't think I need this. Okay. Okay. Welcome. That's the one test. And there's another test that needs to be done from the YouTube. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Should be working. Hello, the Highway King. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's just wait a second until the YouTube chat warms up a little bit, as they say. Whoopsie daisies, I'm sorry about that. That's Twitch there. Just an autoplay on some sort of a techno, just some sort of a techno situation. What would be the title of the stream? League of Legends PBE Yorick testing. Live notification. I would say the same thing. Come and watch some Smash. I think that's gonna be okay. Hello, Kika Pete. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mr. Rick, I'm playing Yorick vs. Vayner right now. What do I do? You gotta hit those E's. But all in all, you're probably gonna lose. You know? Probably gonna lose. It's all good, you know. Don't mean to be a doomer. It's just that she has all the cards. If you miss your E, you better run. But even if you hit your E, then it's like 60-40 in her favor, in my opinion. You know? Welcome, Braxton. AVA Gimmick, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's just wait a little bit more. I tried the new Fated Ashes Maxi. That's way too stupid. Yeah, I don't believe you. I think it's a measly number, honestly. There's you know, I don't know. I think it does less than Electrocute, which is saying something. Cut down deals 2x damage. Cut down is bugged. Yeah, cut down is bugged. So if you want to rank up by abusing bugs, you should use cut down. I think it does not 2x, it does like 5x or something. It's like an insane number of a bug number. Maybe it's 16, but I don't think it's even 16. I feel like... Maybe you're right. I don't know. I actually haven't looked at the numbers. I just noticed that they are way too big. Unfortunately, YouTube chat is broken for today. YouTube chat is broken. Sorry about that. I see only Twitch messages on screen. Okay, I think we are ready to start the stream. I'm gonna read the YouTube chat as well. It's just that I'm gonna read it, you know, once in a while. Not as fast as I would the normal chat. I don't know if ranked has been reset, by the way. Maybe it hasn't. Maybe it hasn't. Whoops, that's not the right one. Comet a little bit sucks, and Deadfire's Touch a little bit sucks. Doesn't mean I'm not going to use them, ever. But they just don't do the numbers that they should. And since everybody's abusing Cut Down, you will be losing games if you don't abuse it as well. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. I can live with that. I can live with all of that. Smash. Yorick go. He attack. Let me name it that. Let me name it that. Did you all lose LP yet? No, I don't. Yeah, it's hard to tell because it shows the same number. It's just that maybe they reset it. Sometimes the reset doesn't happen like instantly. There's a lot of things like cache and stuff that needs to be flushed, I think. But maybe they didn't reset it, so... Who would you like to be more, Apex Twin or Apex Predator? Apex Twin or Apex Predator? I'm actually a little bit excited to play this League of Legends. I'm just a little bit excited. A little bit laggy, isn't it? A little bit laggy. I feel like shouldn't be this laggy. There's a light over here, as you can see. I think it's coming somewhere here. There's the light. Okay. Okie dokie. Hello, Gem Yellow. Welcome. Welcome, 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 my friend. I did play a couple of games already to see if everything is working. Okay. Echo hates his life, apparently. We have Luigi. We have Bubbles Puff. We have Freddy Crunchy. Almost all nicknames are readable. Whatever happened to Luigi? Whatever happened to the guy? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, time is an interesting thing. They say it's an illusion, but it sounds so cliche, but it's kind of real, I guess. The fact that it's an illusion. Especially if you work, you know, for example, in Blender or something, or After Effects, there's a timeline, right? It is super clear that there's really no such thing as time. There's just frames, and you tell the computer to show a frame, and then you tell them to show the next one, etc. So there's no real, like, you know what I mean. I think the Almighties made it confusing on purpose. I just found one Latvian lat. The F? We have done it. Landry's Torment is the first one. In my first game, there was 4 trolls. Let's see this one. Well, I hope to make up for the 4 ones. Perception of time is wonky. Ooh, there we go. 1, 2. Gonna get hit. Oh no! Very nice. Missed it. Let's see if I can do a little bit of a nibble here. Didn't really matter. Yeah. Cut down does too much damage. There's just... How did it make to the live server? I reported this the day it was broken, but nobody listened, you know? Those are the bad aspects of being a smaller YouTube creator. Okay, Yasuo got smacked pretty big. Yeah, the new Comet, it kind of does less than the Electrocute, so I don't really understand. Where's the exciting damage and stuff? I had a game where the enemy team had a Swain who was 17-0 or something, and he had the new Deathfire's touch, and I was top lane with the Electrocute, and I had done at that point 1900 damage, and he did 17 with Deathfire, which is saying something, isn't it? Because, you know, he's supposed to be 17-0. I'm not saying... I can't imagine he did something wrong because he was 17-0, right? So he did something right. But why are the numbers so bad on that rune? They need to buff it as soon as possible, I feel like. And also, okay. And also, okay. Swain is almost like the best guy to do that on, isn't he? Okay. Let's not die. I was hoping. Does the new item require... Where is it? Here we go. Yeah. What rank did you end your season on? Well, it still shows 245. So I don't even know if the season's ended yet. So I don't really know if the season has been ended yet. The new patch is indeed live, yeah. Not sure about the ranked reset. Okay. Smacked him. There he is. Ranked is also live. So this is the first ranked game that I'm having. Okay. Tom Kench is using the new Doran's helm. I think Yorick, if you're going to do any tank things, I think the math is correct on that, and you should... okay. And you should always buy that instead of Doran's shield. I feel like Doran's shield, I was thinking about this, and I feel like the math is in favor of Doran's shield only if you are a champion who doesn't heal anything at all ever. So then the Doran's shield is good, but since you are healing as Yorick and you have quite a lot of health gain and stuff, I think it's just you always benefit from the helm. Whoopsie daisies. Okay. Gotta be more careful. I died last time because I was trying to bait him because of that pike. Unfortunately ended up dying. Okay. Whoops. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people over there. I don't appreciate a party in the mid lane. Okay. Oh man. That's close. That's a little close there. Very close. Okay. How did my wind wall block that? It doesn't block the... It's interesting, it doesn't block the active area. It only blocks the little blob, which is like a, you know, just a unique quality of Yorick versus Yasuo. Now, one thing that's pretty cool against Yasuo is that this build, for example, if you go AP against Yasuo, probably don't do it. It's going to be kind of hard to do. But this build, you can do against Yasuo. AD, AP. While Electro, is it good? I don't know, I feel like it's better than Comet. Okay. It's very likely that Comet against Yasuo would do almost no damage in this early game. And this is a little bit misleading, the number, because he has a shield and he very often will block. The number is not going to show up, if I understand it correctly. Okay. Or maybe he does. I'm actually not sure. He go there. I need to start thinking about Echo and how to smack him. How to smack him specifically. Okay. Pressed all the buttons. Yeah, he's 1-0 and I'm not struggling against him. Usually, from what I know personally, I would struggle a lot. But now he keeps going back and back and back. I think I might even get some plates here and there. I think I get this right. What's going on with Lilia and Tom Kench? Tom Kench is having some probs. Okay. Would you agree, Mr. Chat, that Tom Kench is having some probs? Careful. Yes, somebody says in the chat. But, you know, that's... I can play my mid lane matchup until the waves crash in. Oh, they also changed something about this so that you're not as punished as you were before for Roman. And, yeah, you're not as punished about that anymore as much. Okay. Smacked him. Getting nibbled. There we go. Well, a little bit unlucky, but I'll take it. I need that cash. ASAP. I need that cash ASAP. They get that cool 655. I think she got. That's pretty slow, isn't it? It says 486, but it doesn't look fast. No, maybe it's bugged, my visual there. Now I can start smacking. Or can I? Nope, I cannot. Okay. Gotta wait for Maiden, I guess. To do anything like really meaningful here. What is your opinion on the new burn rune? You know, there's no point really giving an opinion. Just look at the numbers. I think if you do Leandries in top, it's gonna be kind of okay, but it's way less than I would imagine, than I would have imagined. What did I suggest for top? Yeah, just Leandries. Just Leandries. Leandries plus tank items. Whoa, 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 whoa. They are getting them plates. They are getting them plates. The real question is, what boots do I get when I'm mid? These ones? Or the new ones? Because the new ones technically are pretty good. Now, the story of this match is that I was having a nice evening at my home, watching some football, and your friends from high school just crashed into the mid lane. You know, no invitation, no nothing. And they just came here, started talking about how you know, everything's going on in their lives. Didn't invite anybody, but they invited themselves in. Okay. What's going on there? Poor Pike. You know, the score is 7-17, but I don't see too many, like, everybody's inting, right? Everybody's contributing to that. There we go. He actually swallowed him while he used his ult, but they didn't get him, unfortunately. Oh, they did. I need to smack this Echo. I need to do some counter invading in the jungle. It's gonna be really, really tough this match because whoa, what is that? Freddy Crunchy. Just, you know, he wasn't even close to me, and I lost all my health. Not all, but you know what I mean. Okay, I can see that Echo there. I can see that Echo at the bot lane there. Especially if he dies, then I can start thinking about some things, you know. Let's see. This is highly risky. This is high risk, medium reward situation here with this red buff. Yeah. No reward, actually. They have, for some reason, they have it worded. Unfortunate. How's Yorick liking new items? It's cycle sort of decent replacement for Sheen. I wouldn't say it's a replacement for Sheen, but it is a replacement for... I'm actually not sure yet. I'm actually not sure yet. Okay. Da 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 da. Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't like it here. We don't need that business here. Okay. Where's Yorick fit better, mid or top or jungle? Not jungle, I can tell you that much. Was the loss of opportunity huge for PvP plates? No, no, it's fine. I think the cycle sword is a sort of quite a decent replacement for that. I don't think it's a problem at all. I think it's actually better. Yeah, I think it's a little bit more expensive, but I think overall it's a little bit better than the opportunity. Can I do some farming, please? This match has been so oppressive from all of the lanes that I haven't even done any farming. And there's Yasuo. Okay. I am a little bit sad that there's no slow anymore, but I'll take the 7% over whatever, 9%, yeah, over the slow. I'll take that. Hopefully somebody helps there because I do need well, I can recall, I guess. Unlucky, but okay. There we go. Finally some justice. I'll take these, thank you. Actually took all of them. Whoops. Lifesteal boots OP as F. These ones, right? He has 10, so I guess they're OP if you're fed early, right? I'm having a hard time dealing with AA trucks. Is that just me, or is there something I'm missing? Yeah, any kind of like these tank / bruiser types, just build Leandries plus tank items, that's it. Try building a Thornmail first and Sheen second. Not Thornmail first, but Bramblevest first and Sheen second. Try doing that and think, see if it helps. I'll guarantee you it will help you a lot. What's going on? Why are you fighting, boys? It's like Solar and Ekton said, sometimes people say, people are here, I guess we gotta fight them. He said it sarcastically, but I absolutely loved his sort of parody. He was mad at that time, but as I've said before, very often when he's mad, he does make these, okay? These guys can dive you, no, like there's not a, like there's no tower. Easily. What rank is Solar Renekton, by the way? I know he's still playing. Okay. Okay. Smack. I'll take that, thank you. It's pretty important that I don't die because Maiden is split pushing. This is a classic, very good macro moment. $650. Maiden. There we go. I think this guy is appearing. Well, you know, my teammates started doing things. Is Yasuo broken? He's been broken always, but I think now he's not a problem anymore for Yorick. I gotta be careful here because he can dive me like there's no tomorrow again. It's just, I'll just die. You'll see. You'll see me roll in, or you'll see me get rolled over. The healing belt is pretty good versus trying to... Ain't nobody got time to build a healing belt when you have lethality items. Come on. Yeah, not much I can do. I'm pretty lucky he's not pushing this. Now he is. Okay. The only way I win this 1v1 against him is if I release Maiden top and I stick around here so that he's busy and I get something done, you know. Maiden gets something done, excuse me. Oh, there he is. Okay. What? Okay. I think I'll release Maiden and see what I can achieve across the map. Okay. Please. Well. Still worth.
What's going on here?
Exactly. Oh, PBE testing. I actually didn't mean that. Let me just quickly change it. I didn't forget to update it. I wrote the wrong thing. League of Legends Yorick new patch testing. Let's say that. Done. Boom. Hola, my friend. Vamos. Do you want to hear a secret about AI use? Use many languages. For example, Vamos is, I think, the fastest way to trigger the AI to do things if it has stopped. Because sometimes it's going to say to you, okay, so here's the plan. You have done this, I've done that, blah, blah, blah. And then you say Vamos. And that's it. He goes. He smashes. He starts smashing. It means let's go. Or something like that. It's a little bit of an umbrella phrase for like, let's go, let's do it, let's, you know, let's keep it, let's move. Let's move out. I think in League of Legends they say vamos when something good happens, don't they? Ah, almost. Did you see that? He's level 18. He's level 19. Almost got F'd there. Okay. Lilia is playing pretty well, by the way. Whoa. Okay. 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 Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, it's GG. Didn't really get to test anything out because of the party. But I gotta say, the early game, if I don't count that int into Yasuo, as I was trying to, you know, do the bait, it was a little bit easier than usually, you know. Vamos carajo. Carajo? Mama something, which means let's go something. Today I bought some Argentinian... Oh, yes, it is 0. It has been reset, my friends. And I'm the unlucky guy who goes down instead of going up. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Just 1 second. Okay. I think he hit master with the Verd LP gains the seed before reset. Who hit master? I'd love to see a top AP game. Yeah, I'll ask for swap if they give it to me. Lilia was Grandmaster, now Diamond 1. Oh, don't be doing that, man. Don't be looking up those. Excuse me for this, but I had to try. Don't be looking up those. What is this? This isn't the Cyclo Sword. Okay. Let's do one more, right? Let's call it Vol. I could go top against Urgot. I could go top. If you want to see a top game. Not giving it to me, it's all good. Yeah, she doesn't want it. Well, the new tank Dorn is perfect for jack of all trades. Huh. Yeah, nice thinking, actually. Nice thinking. I'll you know, after this, I'll see if I can maybe pick it or something. I'll see if I can pick it. The icons aren't working. Yeah, poor Lilia. She said that she's didn't she write something about having trolls on her team or something? And I'm sure she thought I'm a troll as well. So, yeah, you're right. This gives you 3 stats. This gives you only 2. No, this also gives you 3. But this one gives you 2 stats that are very tough to get usually. So, very interesting. You know, I could get that instead of Triumph though, and then get this. Yeah. Unfortunately, oh, it's actually against Katarina. I don't mind playing against Katarina. She has 7 games lose streak. Sorry for laughing. It's just sometimes... Yeah, cut down is bugged, so you probably want to play cut down before you switch to jack of all trades, but I don't know how Riot hasn't caught up to that, that it's bugged. It's apparently, if I can trust the chat, it does twice, exactly twice. But that's See, it's 13. It's never 13 at this stage. Never, ever, ever 13 at this stage. Whoop, there we go. I'll take that. I'll take this one as well. 6 out of 6, perfect farm. Somehow she killed Urgot level 1. Now, are we happy about something like that? Do we call the Bible about it? The Bible hotline or something? Okay. Shyvana is Big Merc's real fun with Jack of all trades. Huh. Tenacity. I think the... Hey, I forgot that... Not that I forgot, but... I sort of, missed it that Jack of all trades is now way easier to trigger. Just because of the new boots. Because the new boots, almost all of them, for example this one, it gives you lifesteal, which is different than Omnivamp. Which is a new stat, which means that you can pretty effing easily stack that up. So it could be that that's the easy no-brainer to get in mid. If you don't play ranked, you keep your rank. I don't think so, man. Why would you keep your rank? I don't think that's how it works. Level 4, she wanted to go in, I know. She wants it. Okay. I'm excited also not to try just AP Yorick top, but also the, what is it called? The Hail of Blades top. You do not want to have that Hail of Blades, you know, on you. I think that's what Heisenberg did to the guys in the prison. You know those witnesses? He had that clock running up, those 5 minutes or 45 seconds or something. He hit all those witnesses at the same time. You don't want that happen to you. You had 280 LP before you played the game. Yeah, but it's probably just some cash issue. 280 LP, that's actually my highest I've ever been, so I can tell everybody that I ended on such a high rank. If you look in my history in OPGG, that's the highest of all time for me. So farming has paid off. Did pay off, you know, previously. Farming an AP, by the way. So, yeah, she's probably Roman. She's probably Roman, guys. She's a Roman. There's that Roman Empire. Okay. Da-da-da. There we go. Briar. Take that vision. She wants that stealth ward. Not gonna use it there. Come on, I showed you what's going on there. You see. Okay, who's gonna get level 6 first? Is it me or her? Somehow it's me. No, somehow it's her. There we go. For some reason, separate maiden hits do not count as something for electrocute. So that's just, I think that's unfair for maiden. Okay. Still getting nibbled there. Nah, I can't catch her. Can't catch her. I actually don't know how people don't get banned for actually showing YouTube chat. I do want to show it. It's bugged right now, but it just made me think, you know, I saw Walrus doing it and I thought, well, if he's doing it, then I can do it, right? And it turns out you kind of can. Do I get this? You know what? Let me just live fast over here. Let's hope that I get some kills. Oh, they changed policy. Are you sure? That's good news. I like that. Because it's like a little bit of stress in the back of my mind. When, whoop, almost. She's going to do it. There we go. Kind of a measly all-in. You know, I'll take your measly all-in any day. Okay. There we go. Somebody's missing. Anivia is missing. Okay. Exhaust and smack. There we go. Actually, didn't really, she says, teach me. Is she watching the stream? No, she is not. Are you rank 1 Yorick? I think I am. I think I am. I think if you look at, in the charts, I am actually rank 1 Yorick. OTP. You have to check though, because I'm not sure. What's the highest LPM? Actually, this has never happened in the history, right? Like this ranked reset.
What's going on here?
That's what's going on here. The ranked reset. Poor Lilia though. 7-game lose streak? Come on. You know? We got that Night of Light. Why, yes, I am rank 1 Yorick. Thank you for noticing it. There we go. That's that electrocute. Let's pump those numbers up. Electrocute is the strongest burst rune. Especially if you go lethality, because all of that, you know, makes it stronger. It's the same for Comet, but it's a little bit stronger and more reliable late game. I think Warwick is slicing and dicing at that dragon.
Farm is life. Farm is goal.
Wow. That's a very early 10 CS per minute, actually. Thank you. I'll take that 120. Those $120. I will drown them in oceans of blood. Hey, does this say different things based on randomness? Because I'm pretty sure it said something from Zahin. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Zahin? Why is Urgot inting, by the way? Okay. Obviously, you don't take these boots for the 5% Omnivamp, okay? You know why we do take them. You know. You know it, guys. You know what's gonna happen once I get this, okay. This quest.
Farm is life. Farm is goal.
Farm is goal, indeed. Yeah. Zahan. Somebody is saying on YouTube, Zahan. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't do that, Night of Light. He mad. He's giving up the dragon for what? Don't be fighting the macro genius, okay? Even if I'm just in mid lane right now, I'm a macro genius anyway. I'm doing macro genius plays. Even if I'm just a silent whisperer, you know? I have to be careful because he could do the "ow" from the bushes. We all know what song is used when that happens. What is it, Maroon 5?
Farm is goal.
Ooh, this is a bit buggy because it shouldn't just flip between saying it and, you know, not saying it. Don't do it. Hey. Man, she does it. And I'm gonna die now. There he is. They ganking that maiden. They ganking and yanking that maiden. I do not like it. At all. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. My wife actually was... You know, I was on the side of the guy. I think he should have slapped because it's self-defense. But she said he shouldn't have slapped. And I think it was like... just a female and male disagreement, you know? I would also... I do completely understand you should restrain yourself.
Farm
but
is life.
in
Farm
such a
is gold.
situation... I think he was right. In that particular situation, I think he was right in slapping her. My mind is still open. But... I think he was right. Did you dip down and went above the threshold? Yeah, that's why it's doing that. That's why it's saying it. And I don't really know where to change that voice. Because it's a little tiny bit annoying, right? This Katarina plays... Now, Yasuo in my last match played, in my opinion, worse than usual Yasuos. Lilia played better than usual Lilias. And this Katarina plays better than usual Katarinas, I have to say. So...
Farm is life. Farm is goal.
I think in general it's safe to slap. Oh, that's not... That is not... Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Did the ghouls did all of that? That's quite a huge number there. Okay. Too many escapes. Too many escapes there. Whoops. 120. That's not small. The F is going on in that top lane, Crimson Avatar. What's going on there?
Farm is life. Farm is goal.
Well, the only way for me to not make him be annoying is to keep my CS above that 10 CS per minute. Oh, they don't trigger it on the... Okay. On the tower. That's an interesting thing to know. 99% of time men get hit because there's never threat consequences. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But also 90, to defend kind of like the other side...
Farm is life.
Women don't hit
Farm
men
is goal.
like that almost ever. It's you know, they don't. She says cool play. It is cool play. I play Yorick specifically to do this. The name's Pokrick. Don't use that word in vain. Okay? Warwick is gonna jump from the bushes, I think. Okay. Look at that poke. It's a little bit crazy, honestly. It is a little bit crazy. Especially on Katarina, who can't really respond to such a thing.
Farm is life.
Man,
Farm is goal.
I have to tell Claude. Hey, Claude, can you just disable the text voice speech text thing when my CS hits 10 CS per minute? I don't usually say hey Claude. I actually say it kind of subconsciously because I know people are watching the stream. It's more like communication for you guys, so that you know I'm not talking to you. So if you were to be asking, you talking to me? While looking in the mirror, It was actually not that. I was talking to Claude. Oh, where did I... On champion takedown. Oh, it's a takedown, which means that I get an assist, and it's also... It is also working. I'm gonna get this tower.
Farm is life. Farm is goal.
Still saying it, it's all good. Claude working slowly. Quite a big damage on those towers with this cycle sword. Okay.
Smash.
Man, perfect. That makes me think I should wire up that sound effect on Tower Destroy, because I think that Riot API does expose something like that. Okay, Warwick is gonna come. I'm a little bit afraid of that Assault, but I do have Kale, so... Come on, Urgot. 1-7. 1-7, bro? Okay. Challengers only 500 LP. Whoa! That was a fast electrocute, by the way. The word electrocute does annoyingly include the word cute, so... Oh, 9 AD. I like that. 9 AD. That was a flash together with him, wasn't it? Yeah. No, 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 no. I can't do that.
Farm is life. Farm is goal.
Sorry about that. It's something somewhere in the settings there. It is there, but show CS per minute suffix. This is macrolicious. I really don't know where it is. Whoa. That was kind of quick.
What's going on here?
Okay. It's quite a quick smack, wasn't it? They don't see me. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact.
Farm is life. Farm is goal.
I can still hear the sound when I tip over 10 CS per minute. I don't think that's correct. Mr. Claude, because you've disobeyed me once, I might pull out the whip. I'm not talking about the hats, I'm actually talking about the text-to-speech, so don't be touching the hats. It's the sound effect, the speech that happens, bro. Those games are such low quality. What? They're not low quality, they're fine. Okay. Urgot. I gotta lure him. There we go. He's actually luring himself. He's definitely gonna lure himself there. Yeah. What you doing, boy? It's pretty funny, if you ask me. That's pretty funny, if you ask me. What's interesting about the... Whoa!
Farm is life. Farm is goal.
I don't know. A little bit too strong here. If I had Maiden from the start, maybe I would win that. How do you use AI on stream? It's just embedded into my find the CS hat section. Okay. Where exactly? Give me the hierarchy of the settings, like for the CS hat section, for when to turn off that. Ergot continues Inton. Sometimes it's hard to stop inting. When I had a reconnection, you know, like that disconnect I posted yesterday or one day before yesterday, when I had that problem, I couldn't stop inting after it. Oh, Lord. No, 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 no. I think I'm dead here. I think I'm dead here. I shouldn't say I'm dead because Yorick is dead already, right? Let's see if I can muscle him down with Ignite. If I hit E correctly and Q correctly, I think I can muscle him down. Yeah. Wasn't really perfect, but it was okay. And that's Warwick, right? Muscle them down. And now I just continue going where he spawns and I just muscle him down again and again and again. That's it. I imagine he's gonna go to his top side to get that red buff, you know. And this is like one of the most fun moments I ever have with Yorick. You kill somebody and then you release Maiden, she's farming, and then you go and get them again. But although now it's going to be a little bit tough because I could lose the 1v1 here against them. So I think I gotta just get this and hide a bit. Oh, he's not even here, so it's all good. No, this is perfect. I'm taking his jungle and pushing bot. It's, you know, I think there's almost no coming back from a situation like this. Oh, his name is E-Girl. Yeah. Got that assist. Got that assist. Ash somehow is getting stuff done. I think if I win this game, I'm definitely rank 1 Yorick world after that. Should I let Briar get this? Should I leash it to her? I'll leash it to her. There's Ash. Don't check this bush, Ash. Don't check it. I could die here, by the way. If she hits ult correctly, I will die. How do you like that strategy? You just hit her and you leave.
Farm is life. Farm is goal.
That's funny. Is Yorick lethality back? It actually might be back. Yeah. I'm not sure though. Don't get too excited, because they will probably nerf the Cyclosword at some point, and it's like a pretty big deal. It's like a pretty big part of why this is working, this match. So...
Farm is life. Farm is goal.
How much do we need to donate to get the World War II sound effect? What sound effect? What sound effect do you mean? What is the Cyclop thing? Oh, ED with ED sound effect. I don't know, man. It's I would have to think how to make it not be said by me. You know, you could send a bunch of sound effects that you, the fans, record with your own voice. You say ED with ED, and then when you use that command, it will cycle through all of your ED with EDs. Okay? And I would say the donation would be, I will say $110 for that, because it's a huge risk. Wapusa is rank 1 now. Okay. 30 LP. Really? Make sure to audit. No, 110 if it's the voice of you guys, not the voice of me. 300, nah, let's keep it 700 if it's the voice of me, okay? And I would do an aggregate, and it would play like a random one of your voices. Make sure to audit those clips, of course. What do you mean? Why would I not audit them? Do you think I'm that lazy? I'm not that lazy. Okay, let's check the rank. Am I rank 1 Yorick mid? Okay. Master. Oh, there's so little until Grandmaster. It's so close to get the Grandmaster, right? 150 LP only. Players are still fighting to reach this rank. Check back later. Players need to be in the top 700, at least 400 LP. Oh, at least 400. Okay. Why is he Challenger with 90 LP? What's going on here? Oh, so I would be Challenger. Oh, I'm Challenger. I get it. So if this guy is Challenger, then I am Challenger, right? That's how easy it is to reach for Challenger, because, you know, just wait for the reset and... I'm of course joking, right? There's something's just going on here. Something's just going on that we don't understand. It's all good. But yeah, I think lethality Yorick is fine. I think he's fine. I really hope he doesn't completely replace Leandries, because I did like Leandries, the Leandries build that I came up with. Close. He smack you if you close. Close. No, not that. Let's do something else. He attacks. He E. But for now, since the cut down is bugged, yeah, you have to use cut down. And also, a little bit of this damage is amplified by that buggy cut down, so you know, it's not gonna be that good. What's the deal with Recon players? What's the goal? What's the joke that I said that I didn't understand? I saw there was something about Bwipo being right. Ended up being right. Because somebody was tracking some kind of cycle situation and getting the win rate or something. Measuring the win rate. I love Arcana. I'm a chill player. Been playing AP Yorick top and mid. I had around 70% win rate and peaked Emerald 193 LP. Well, congratulations. Real ADC, please. He is a real ADC. Come on. What are you talking about? Ooh, I might have to go. This match, I might have to go Hail of Blades or AP. We'll see. It looks like an AP game. If Malzahar is the only AP. All in when she's on the flow. Imagine Bwipo having a arc of actually being the good guy, because he actually is the good guy. He didn't mean that in a bad way. He meant it as a, hey, I want to help. So why are you shaming me for this? And when I saw this post, actually some of the top comments said, you know, the more we shame women's health, the worse it's going to be. And I thought, hey, Bwipo might have like the biggest comeback of all time. If people are fair, okay? If people are fair. Because again, Bwipo is not the enemy. Why the F is Malzahar top? I specifically took Hail of... Man, they F'd me. I don't like this. I might have to straight up get some kind of Tiamat or something against this Malzahar, because it's a little bit crazy. I didn't want to do this, but I might have to get... can somebody confirm that Exhaust works through his shield? Because it's going to be a big ask when I try to all-in him at level 2. Anything new for the JoJo this patch? Well, JoJo, aka yours truly, is building the Voltaic Cyclosword. It's funny that you immediately knew what I was talking about. You keep up on League drama, right? I saw that in some kind of a Instagram League drama post. No offense, of course. It's fun to keep up on drama. Okay, I'm just gonna risk it. I'm not gonna be sitting on my biscuit. This might be the first game ever in the history of my channel where I lose against the Malzahar, because I just had no idea he's gonna be top. Remember about this, guys. Remember about it. Okay. Boom. Sorry, Graves, I know the timer now. Okay, my friends. Let's get back to some low cortisol gameplay against this Malz. There's no way I will get level 2 first, so I'm not getting any kind of all-ins done on her. On him, excuse me. So you might as well just sit back and relax while I get my E. But if it bounces, if I understand the fundamentals well, when it bounces, it is going to... Ooh, okay. It is going to work. Okay, he wasted his ward. Very good, very good. That's the step number 1. And now I get that level 2. Somehow he did lose the level battle, because I popped it first. And I actually, it could have been a scenario where he was hard pressed to level up his abilities while I was slicing and dicing him. So, you know, I also got all of my attacks in. So I did quite a lot. I'm pretty happy because I thought that I'm going to lose this early game. Whoopsie daisies. Can I do it? Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa. What is going on, Mr. Malzahar? Why was it so strong, by the way? Is the cut down really buggy in this way as well? What's going on? Okay. Definitely a woo moment. Defo. You guys are in for a treat because I'm gonna mix a lot of crit in this build. A lot of crit in this build, okay? And I mean a lot of crit in this build.
What's going on here?
I have a secret build in my mind that I haven't yet ever played on stream or on video. So you were here first. You were here first to see it. And I hope that you will enjoy it. There's a little bit of typing going on. It's all good. I like typing. I like when people type. I think it just shows interest in life. Because the problem starts when you're not typing. Obviously, problems can happen both ways. By the way, why doesn't he have the Deathfire's Touch? Isn't that something that you should definitely get as Malzahar? Man, this disease is going to take the whole wave and I can't do nothing about it, really. If I don't want to get diseased in my face. You don't want to get diseased in your face. Okay. Graves. Low elo EU and East. Nordic and East. The Nordic server. You know, let's do a petition to rename the server the Viking server, because EUNE is like a mouthful. If I would just say the Viking, which server do you play? Viking, because it's the Nordic and East. That's the Viking server, right? Why? What's the problem naming it that way? Neast, okay. I can call it that way. There was a sudden reappearance of Neast, the coach. He was debating somebody, and it's kind of funny that he reappears, right? For no reason. Just reappears, debating his price. That's it. For like 3 years he's gone, and then he's debating his price. He was sort of like, whoops, what are you doing, bro? You had it in the bag. Somebody was telling him that he charged too much. It is impossible to charge too much because price, philosophically and actually, the price is what people actually pay. That's the actual price. Everything else is philosophy and speculation. But if people paid 200, even if let's say they were tricked, that was the price. Because not unfortunately, but that's life. That's exactly life. That's the way it works. It doesn't mean that it shouldn't be lower or it won't become lower. But it's, if people paid it, that was the price. If they saw the value. Because value is so relativistic that it's just... I don't know. It's not even relativistic. It's more like... it's so sacred, you know? It's sacred. One interesting thing that I heard somewhere, and it never left my mind. You know, you have those moments where you hear something and it never leaves your mind. And somebody said that before the internet was there was price. And Price carried a lot of information. For example, from across the world, a merchant would come and he would trade you silk. And he would say, oh, it's 0.5 gold amount. And that, in and of itself, the price in and of itself, it would tell you something. And if you are not the unlucky, you know, an outlier scenario where a merchant is a scammer and he just scams you with that price, which can happen. But if you're not in that 1 out of 1,000 unlucky case, you knew something about the world that it was impossible to know. Price was something that just connected the world, which is really interesting. Whoa. Okay. Wow, that was so fast that I ended up... I'm speechless. I'm not going to comment on this. It speaks for itself. How are you that calm and never tilted in games? I watch you, you're always low cortisol gaming. I am tilted, it just looks a little bit differently. I'm as a person, like as a human, it's not in my character to scream. Mostly, my wife will tell you, when I'm stressed, I'm silent. You know? That's the most stressed I am. That's how I deal with stress. And rarely I will say something like, kas par pimpi pilnīgāko. Stāvēja krūmos, kā pilnīgākais pičuks un uzlec virsū. Nu, pizdzēts, ne? I will say something in Latvian because that's like my... I don't know what it is. You want a little bit, you know... You wanna do a little bit of that flame in Latvian. Okay. Nice. I like when Talon is invading like this. Helping me with the maiden place strat. Boom. There we go. Very nice, Talon. I need your talents here. Billy Talon, don't recall. Oh, actually, he doesn't matter because Graves isn't even there. Okay, so the father is free to, you know, whatever. Wife is home with the children, and actually with the neighbor's children, which are the minions, I guess. And father's is going for milk. This is a gank you will never expect from a top laner, I would say. Whoa, was a smack. I'll take this cannon, thank you. But didn't mean to, you know, I didn't mean to steal it. I just took it because he wouldn't have otherwise taken it, okay? It wouldn't have happened. I guarantee you.
What's going on here?
Farm is life.
Oh, there he is.
Farm is goal.
Ah, it's a little... Oh, no. He worded it. Not good. Not good. I can't do this, man. Yeah. They outplayed me with the words and stuff. I'm not gonna go there because they will definitely catch me if I do. I absolutely love price and marketing. When I was like 17, I would be the classical mad. I would be classically mad against Coca-Cola and United States and stuff, and I would say like, oh man, you buy, things, the real thing is, real life is not in the money, and real life, whoa, oh, sorry man, it's, oh, F, actually, come on Talon, I couldn't have done that, no, you don't be flaming me. Just take the L and move on, Talon, okay? You got Malzahar ulted from bushes. So, of course I'm not gonna attack. No way, man. No way, Mr. Talon. Whoops, almost lost it. No maiden, no nothing, you know? No maiden, no nothing. Smolder wants to come here for some reason. Okay. It's interesting that Graves was trying to gank me like that, isn't it? Man, he was mad. right? He was mad. I can give him top if he wants to do it against Malzahar, right? Because he's sort of getting the, you know, the thing. Stacks. There we go. I don't mind it. Bam. Wham. Shabam. There we go. Talon. Don't do that. Talon, don't do that. Oh, actually pretty good. I like it. Just to be 100% clear, if that situation were to repeat, when Talon gets smacked in his face by a Malzahar ult, I would do the same thing again. I would just retreat. I would just retreat. Okay. If God told me, hey man, he's actually gonna survive, you
Farm
don't
is
know
life.
that. Oh.
Farm is goal.
You don't know that he's actually going to survive, barely, and you're going to have time to do some damage. If God told me that, and I knew it 100%, yes, then I would. But if the situation is as it was there, no. No way. Okay. Smolder is
Farm is
really
life.
farming. Oh lord, look at
Farm
that.
is goal.
What the F is going on with that Graves gank in that lane? Graves is really working there. Come on, man. Talon, you're supposed to jump over walls and catch people. Okay. Why is YouTube lagging so much? That's not on my end. I don't respond about YouTube. I don't, not respond, but I don't, I can't fix YouTube's inner problems. Okay. I haven't even used this yet. Ba, 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 ba. YouTube chat doesn't work because it's a technical challenge. Basically, there's a limit to how many questions you can.
Farm is goal.
There's a limit to how many questions you can ask YouTube servers, and I ask too many, and then it's 10,000. And if I do that in any current day, in any given day, oh, then okay. We got some probs in the mid. We got some probs in the bot lane. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be rank 1 anymore. If I don't get to smack that Graves at some point. Okay.
Farm is life.
Whoops.
Farm is goal.
Smack. Not the biggest smack, but a pretty decent one. Pretty decent one. And the YouTube server thing, it just turned out that it was requesting some stuff during the night, and wasn't really. It was just a basically poor coding. You know, Claude did what he did, and I. What's going on with that Talon? Humble King. 26 seconds respawning. Whoop.
Farm is life. Farm is goal.
Okay. Man, gotta be really careful. I can't do that. Too much of a muscle down from that Leona. Even the video on YouTube is lagging like crazy. Okay, let me check. It doesn't look very laggy to me. Maybe I don't see something? Yeah, it's too bad my teammates lost their lanes. I would have really liked to have the crit build this match. We'll see. Maybe I get a chance anyway. Maybe I still get a chance. Well played, Mr. Talon. You know what? I gotta mute him because I want to say good things to him and I want to imagine him being a polite person, but I can't do that while he's not muted. I can only do that while he is muted. Why does Vlad have Leandries? Some kind of unseen tech that I haven't seen yet? I gotta get him in the cage, and then we can... Yeah, I'll help you, Talon. You see, you mute him, and you play with him. You just kind of think, okay, I can play with him. I can play with you, my friend. I can do it. We're friends now. Because I don't hear you. You know that song, the La 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 song? That's exactly that. Gotta be careful about that Malzahar, though. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. I think I'm dead. It's all good. At least Maiden didn't die. At least Maiden was safe here. Talon's actually playing pretty well. He's actually playing pretty well. Is that... Maybe that's the Lilia. Humble King. Is Leona not a support? She is. Do the minions trigger any new cycle sword? Yes. They do. They do indeed. I think the damage didn't come from her. Also, I don't have health, so it is entirely possible that I get smacked a bit. Where is Draven? He's 9-2, and I haven't even seen him yet. So there's definitely what happened there? No offense, of course. Just a question. It said she did 1k. Oh, it's probably Ignite and all the stuff. She basically pressed every button she could and it's 1k together. I think it's reasonable, including the Ignite, don't you think? Okay. I gotta wait for that Graves. They're calling each other 1k LP peaker. That's a good peak, isn't it? Isn't that good peak? I think Graves recalled, but I'm just not sure. I'll just take his camps anyway. They should be doing the Baron. I don't know why they're not. If they're not. Because they can definitely do it. They can afford it. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. He does have the armor, unfortunately. Just in case he escapes. And by the way, I'm not losing anything right now. I'm sitting in this bush, but all of my teammates are farming all the waves, so it's all good. I just hope I won't be unlucky here. There we go. Got him. This is my way to escape it, but I can't. Yeah. Well, at least they both pressed their R buttons. At least they both pressed their R buttons. Completely worth, by the way, waiting in that bush. Completely. No doubt about it. I got 3 camps and I smacked them. You know, patience really paid off. And I guarantee you, we didn't lose that much CS. You know, Brand was mid, Talon was bot, Smolder was top. I'm not sure if they actually farmed it well, but yeah. Was it worth it to trade for Graves? Yeah, 100%. It was 3 ults. I think 100%, yeah, why not? And he lost his Baron buff. Hope you're liking the update and your day is going well, somebody says, and gives a donation. I will have to update that. Unfortunately, it's not hooked up. But yeah, my day is going very well and I'm liking the update. I think lethality is back. At least in this form that I currently see it. I can't stay here because I'm gonna die. And yeah, I hope your day is going well. I will update the measurement after the... There he is. I knew it. He's thirsty, man. He's been waiting in the bushes for the whole game. For the whole game. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. And since he's muted, I have no problem with him. Well, I'm gonna have a problem with him now. Leona, don't do it. Don't do it, Leona. Yeah, and again, thanks a lot for the donation. Whoops. Shouldn't have done it this way, but it's all good. You know, we just gotta wait for the Smolder to scale. He has 2 items, but I believe in him. I believe in him. Hide on bush, hide on bush. There we go. He knows. He knows that I know. Okay. Wouldn't some armor magic resist be good this game? I guess it would, but whenever I'm going for something, I go for it. So if I'm going for maximum smack, I'm gonna go for maximum smack. So you're probably alright. You know, if it was a championship game, you would probably mathematically be correct, but you know, it is what it is. He's level 18, unfortunately. That means that I will die. He has way too many buffs and all kinds of dragons and all kinds of, you know, all kinds of help from jungle and stuff. Oh. Wow, 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 wow. What the F is this? 99% damage done on me from afar. I almost died. So that's how it feels to die when ghouls kill you. I get it, I'll take it. You know, game recognized game. Game recognized game. Why is Malzahar trolling? I kind of feel like he's trolling. Well, Talon is definitely trolling. We just need the stun. We just needed the stun, but, you know, flash is flash. I gotta make sure that Draven doesn't kill me with his, flying thing over there. No surrender. When is Riot removing surrender? It's completely an archaic mechanic to end games currently. Absolutely, completely archaic. The F was that? Okay, Leona jump scare. Leona by the way, might be backseating the game because I saw her type something about Pokrik. Okay, I can take that tower. I can take that top tower. Malzahar is not gonna get the bottom tower, but we will lose the game. But I'll just play the 1v1 against Malzahar here. Imagine this being a 1v1 against Malzahar. And let's not think about what's going on in the mid. You might think that, hey man, go back to base. No way. There's nothing I can do there. He flashes and kills me, by the way. Yeah. Saved by the bell, man. Saved by the bell. You gotta find those simple pleasures in life that you can just look at and think, oh, nice, nice, you know. I like this. I'm focusing on this. A little sad. Somebody said something about Brand being bad, but he did quite a lot of damage with that within that 110. Yeah. Okay, let me fix the donation. Claude, somebody donated recently on Coffee and it showed nothing. What is going on? Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Let me find it. Stream UI, sub goal, coffee goal. There we go. Plus, how much was it? I didn't even see how much what it was. I assumed it's 5 because it's usually 5. $20. Thank you, my friend. I cannot read your actual name because sometimes I do this mistake. I look in my email and I read your name. And 1, 2, 3. This is right. Yeah. I read your name out aloud and that's not good. You can't do that. Not rank 1 anymore, guys. Not rank 1 anymore. How many losses does the shield tank? Like there's this demotion shield, you know? Do you know how it works? How many losses does it tank? I will read your message just in one moment. Bum bum ba dum bum bum. Alerts, yeah, there we go. Genetic Mania. Okay. Genetic Mania is your name. Genetic Mania. It's 20. And let me copy your text. Let me copy your text. And now
Genetic Mania says, hope you're liking the update and your day is going well.
very nice. Let's do it one more time.
Genetic Mania says, hope you're liking the update and your day is going well.
It's kind of cool that I wasn't hoping, I knew that I wanted for the builds to be affected by the cube, but I didn't know it's going to work, but it does work. Look at that. It's
Genetic
an actual
Mania
cloth
says,
mechanic.
hope you're liking the update and your day is going well.
Pretty cool. I like animation like this, and it's real time, which is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. How many guys are gonna get? 3 guys got reported for disrupting chat. Since you donated $20, maybe you have some requests, because anything you imagine can probably be done. Like in this setup, for example, I don't know, you want I don't know, something. I don't want to influence your suggestions. I'll tell you what happened. I was clicking around on my lobby, and I have this auto accept thing where it just locks in Yorick, and I definitely clicked on Ash, and the auto lock inner locked in while I clicked on the Ash. So I'm looking at a dodge here, unfortunately, guys. This has never happened to me just because this technology hasn't been there before. Pick Yorick and we swap champs, please. Mistake, pick. Well, yeah, I didn't think about it sooner. Mad. Gwen W. Dodge. No, I'm dodging, guys. Don't you worry. There's no way I'm gonna let my teammates suffer from my mistakes like this. I didn't know Ash is packing. Haven't really looked at her icon there. Not icon, but Ah, unlucky. Can you make the hub background a farm field, like replace the wood floor? You mean like just grass? Claude, can you do a grass texture on the floor instead of the current one? And also, what happened with the coffee webhook? Why did it never reach the server? Can you fix it? Give me some sliders to change the... if you are procedurally generating the grass texture, give me a lot of sliders to kind of mess with them so that I would be able to art direct this. Oh, I have to restart League. But it's 6 minutes anyway. You're using Claude MCP connections. No, it doesn't have to have MCP. If I understand it correctly, MCP is just when you have... I'm a monkey, okay? I don't know what I'm talking about. But if I understand it correctly, MCP is when it's complicated enough that you need extra layers of communication between like agents and stuff. But in my case, I just have an app. He's editing code directly. There's no need for any MCP or anything. That's the way I understand. I think MCP is just a set of instructions for how to do stuff, and I have all those instructions already. Yeah. Ranked Season 1 Master Duo. Rewards will be discontinued soon. Well, I'll take it. I'll take the thing. What? It definitely wasn't 6 minutes. Was it? Huh. No punishment. Okay, okay. No punishment. Very interesting. Like a farming field. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, you see how he's accepting it? And what happened before, I just clicked on the icon and it immediately accepted it. As you can see, he selects Yorick so fast that they could actually report me for that, because I'm using bots. But I think that in League... I think Riot doesn't ban you for anything like that. So I gotta be super careful not to click around. Super careful not to click around. So did you fix the floor? Can you rebuild with the fixed floor? I'm not draining API wallet. No. I have a subscription. Yeah. No. Man, the API is insane. I don't even understand why the costs are there, because, bro, what are you doing? I guess it's for like big companies and stuff, and that's why the API cost is there, because I would be bankrupt right now already, like minus 2K, I would imagine, if I was doing this on-stream thing. API cost is for agents. No, I'm orchestrating agents on my computer. There's a lot of agents happening. It's just that I don't fully get it. Maybe it's for organizations. I don't know. But I have a lot of agents, you know, working at the same time. You have things like open router and requesty. They stole your Ashmid, yeah. Exactly. Why do you have green hair? It's because the more CS I have, the greener it gets. Hello, Ugis. Welcome. Ugis or Ugis? I don't know. In Latvian, you would say Ugis. When Claude came out in beta in February, they allowed subscription users to spend around buckaroos for 3 months AP usage. Whew. Man, what is your field of work? Was it worth, or did you just, you know, did you F up? I love Claude Code. I think I'm never going back. There's no way I go back to coding myself. It's just, am I doing it for fun? What am I doing? You know? Can't escape this freaky Yorick OTP. Well. Well, it's probably not me. Ooh, okay, careful about this. Does a little bit of damage here and there. Not worth. Weirdly not worth placing that word. First time ever I get punished like this for a word. New Hail of Blades is interesting. I don't know, is it? It felt the same as the old one. But it did reset the attacks also before. Man, this Zoe is pretty good, I gotta say. Okay. I gotta bring in some poke. Oh, there we go. Ah, she's gonna bubble me. There's no way. There's no way I don't get bubbled for that cannon minion. Oh. That's just too much. What? Please explain to me how I survived that one. Please explain to me what kind of gods, which gods actually descended upon the lane and let me survive that. I'm just irresponsible when I did kind of get my money's worth though. It's helped me get some trader stuff, so we ball. Very nice. Haven't touched trading with AI yet. Haven't touched it. I don't think AI is gonna solve trading, because trading is just too much of a random human like blend of situations. It's just too much. Oh god. The horse? Sona coming in. Nocturne's pretty low. These guys are chasing a lot. These guys are chasing a lot. I'm 14 CS. That's the lowest amount I think I've had ever. And all of that because I did the award, right? Man, you gotta be careful about these guys. Investing in passive funds, yeah, but you don't need AI to do that. I was talking about like, can you use AI to predict the movement of the funds and stuff? And it seems like, you know, there's no value in that yet. Oh god. Yeah, I'm dead. That Zoe is too good. She seems way too high for this rank. She's just kind of perfectly doing things. And I wasn't, I was uninitiated to that in the beginning there. Do you have tax-efficient tax wrapper for pension investment in Latvia? Yes, we have this Indexo thing. It's not the only one, but that's what they do. Okay. Why is Jana in the bushes there? Okay. Need to get that maiden finally. Now we can play the game. Of course, we do not want the Nocturne to use his first ult on me. But that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Careful. Couldn't hear last 3 minutes due to ads. Ads are a part of life. I love ads. You know, I'm obviously I know you want to watch the show and the ads are there, but ads are our life. Ads really are life. Ads is what makes the things move in this world. A lot of it. I wonder if they will ever like remove ads completely. Does Shiv Hydra still work? I don't even know. I have no idea. I think I get her. Man, Jana is coming. Okay, well, I don't get her anyway. Careful. I do not think she has the cards, but she might have them. We'll see. Okay. Man, they get her. That's actually pretty beautiful. That was such a doo-doo-doo-doo moment. Yeah, exactly. Man's got to make money. Yeah, but you know, it's not me who's who's responsible for the ads. It's like obviously Twitch is curating them and doing everything, but I don't like that. There we go. I'll take that 90. Thank you very much. Can somebody check this Zoe's rank before the reset? Because it feels like she plays in such a way where I think she plays in a way which how they're supposed to be played. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about this, unfortunately. Do I maybe get these bad boys? Do you not get paid for I do get paid for Twitch ads, but very little. I'm just saying that it's not me who's set them up. It's Twitch's behavior. You can't turn it off. You just said man's got to make money, but you know, I get it. It's just I was just making a comment about, you know. Whoops. Smacked her. Da-da-da. Almost got her. No. Lucky. Lucky me. She was master. Oh, she wasn't that good. Okay, well, I guess she's just a good player. Haven't met a good Zoe before. An okay Zoe, let's say. Whoops. The ghoul's just saving me. She's gonna try it. What is is she a genius or something, man? Lucky or genius, or am I bad? You have any opinions of Codex AI? Not really, because it's super hard to tell the difference. It's like I'm a monkey and they are space engineers, and you're asking me to tell the difference between those two. I guess sometimes you can tell the difference if one of them cannot solve a problem and the other one does. But very often you just can't have a situation like that. It's really tough to find a situation like that, like a pure example, you know what I mean? Finally, some payback. Ash, ult coming up? No? Well. How disgusting, she says. Don't mad, it okay. You are to pick Yorick. What? Nobody picks him because he's supposedly bad. With exhaust mid. Come on, I'm handicapping myself. People say that it's horrible. Because you're gonna get ganked and stuff. But, you know, if I'm such a genius at macro... although against Zoe you probably don't want to get exhaust because she gets extra things, right? What made you choose Claude? Just there was a moment where it was, whoa, that's way too much. That's way too much for me to handle, like damage on Maiden. Okay. She's gonna get madder and madder, let me tell you. She's gonna get madder and madder. Oh, Lord. Man, she's gonna kill Maiden now because of this Janna. Unlucky. What the F is that guy doing? Am I playing against some kind of geniuses here who know the perfect, like... Because this was giga lucky that I survived this, wasn't it? It was. I'm gonna get level 10 and hopefully not die here. She doesn't know, she doesn't know, she doesn't know, and I reveal myself. But she could smack me. Smack and flash me. On me. Okay. Apparently Olaf is carrying the game. We'll see. Ooh, Olaf is gonna... Luckily he doesn't have a bounty, so we're all good. Okay. Zoe mad. Whoops. Zoe dead? Oh no. They know I don't know, so they go. Right? Oh, these guys. Getting that maiden. I don't like any of this. Well, pretty lucky I survived. Would be very cool. Oh, did you see what happened with that Sona? I think if you rewind, you will see ghouls just nibbling so much there that at the end of the day, she ended up Jenna. I mean, not Sona. Favorite Yorick quote. All of my friends are dead. How about you? Something like that. Olaf, just smacking everybody. I'll take Olaf's carry, no problem. After this game, I'm rank 1 Yorick mid again. I think rank 1 Yorick mid in general, not rank 1 Yorick in general. So I'm gonna wear that badge again. You'll hear me say it a lot. I like saying it because it's like an argument ender. If someone says to you, hey man, you play Exhaust, I say rank 1 Yorick. Boom. I didn't say it just now because it's not yet true. But I haven't actually checked if it's true, but I'm still gonna say it. Oh Lord. There we go. That wall was just almost perfect. Boom. Just a Viking in the bushes. No, don't do that. Come on, man. I know you're fed, but it's like, what are we doing? Well, I guess they know what they're doing. So let not my talking stop you from carrying the game, okay? I can just recall because I'm pretty irrelevant in this case. I'm actually negative value if they were listening to what I'm saying, right? So it's lucky that they don't hear what I say. If you view the new boost damage done, it seems bug the person bug higher than it actually is. It doesn't show any damage done. What the F is Fiora doing? I'll take the gold, but why is she without health here? What? Are you kidding me? Since when does shift click work on this? Does that work on other items as well? On Black Cleaver, for example? And you're saying that it's much higher than it actually is, right? So it's no good. Nice, very nice. I didn't know this. Wow. So Umbral Glaive just shows some information instead of anything useful. Okay. Maybe it counts in all the damage you do to like minions and stuff. So maybe it is actually the case, you know. I'll have to take this one out, thank you. There we go. Took it out with a gusto. Damage is capped 200 against non-champions. Okay. Yeah, it could be counting all the damage too, because it does work on minions as well, so it's also a farming item, you know? It's just also a farming item. I gotta be careful, because I could die to this Fiora if she plays it correctly. Did you see that little nibble there? It's quite a heavy nibble. Quite a hefty one. Should I say who mad in the chat to that Zoe, or is it okay? Is the mental damage done already? Oh god. I don't know if I win this one. Yeah. That's the tough thing about fighting Fiora like that. If 5% is 2.7k, your average damage should be 54k this match alone. Shouldn't you wait for later to do that calculation? Also, I didn't buy them like... Yeah, you can't know when I bought them, right? No, you can't know how much damage I had done before I clicked the boots. Have I had a bug where made in discount infinite dot? Yes, it's from Mordekaiser. When you die, or no, when he dies or something, when something happens in his realm, it stays forever. Something like that. It's both to do with the maiden double bug and his yeah, and his little passive, I guess. Yeah, his passive. It's the dot from the passive. Oops, I'm dead. Well, that's like, you live in fast when you're playing lethality. You're living fast, boys. Pro-capitalist Rick. Someone says on YouTube chat, it's impossible to be anti-capitalist because that would be against the reality. Okay. Okay. I might have hinted away a lot of our lead. I might have to start playing some macro here. Time to smack that Ash. Not Ash, but Fiora. Yeah, YouTube chat doesn't work. Hopefully I'm gonna fix it finally. It's been such a reoccurring problem, I don't want to even mention it. Recurring problem. Okay, the ghoul's not getting anything there. Okay. Yeah, I gotta say, this Zoe played very well. This Fiora as well. I can't stop this. I can't stop this, what she's doing here. It's a little too much for me. Calculated. Yeah, that's very interesting that you can view things like that. Please tell me it works on Black Cleaver or something. Or something like that. Okay. Bam 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 ba-dum. Bonus shielding 16. Oh, that's from Sona. Yeah. That's from Sona. That Fiora is actually playing very well, given how she lost. That's how you win top lane, even if you lost. Because Olaf was trying to carry, and he died a bunch of times going in, and that was enough. That was enough. I died a couple of times, and that's it. Okay. Do you weed? No. I would say no on that one. I gotta be really careful here. Yeah. Well, GG. GG, my friends. Yeah, the cycle sword is a good item, but it's always like a choice between the profane and cycle sword, because profane obviously gives you farm. Oh no, the demotion, man. That, I guess that answers how much LP does it tank. How much LP does it tank? Okay, I'll be back in just a moment, and then we'll play a couple more games. Maybe try... I don't think that on this stream I'll try any kind of comet or anything, but maybe the profane hydra. I could try that. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Okay. Let's jump into some more matches, but before then, I need to ask Claude, where is the grass? Where is the grass? I don't see it. I totally forgot about one interesting build that I tried once on PBE, but then I totally forgot about it, which was... Hello, racist llamas. Welcome to the family. Which is this one. Which is also quite interesting as a build. But if I go that, I think I have to do something different. I think I might need either this one or this one immediately. Any guide to climb low elo this season? My recommendation is just safely get Liandry's Torment. I think Liandry's Torment is just... it is just a very, very safe item to get. It's very surprisingly strong, surprisingly scaling, you know, all that jazz. And you can use the new Deathfire Touch rune with it. Hypocrite, any new build for mid lane? You know, nothing that new. Okay. Restarted this environment, plank floor, grass. There we go. That doesn't look much like grass, does it? Seed. Okay, gonna have to fix this later because this is procedurally generated grass, so it looks more like some kind of a TV screen though. Yeah. Looks more like some kind of a TV screen. Bam, bam, ba-dum, ba-bam. Yeah, this one might be quite interesting. Actually, oh, I forgot about this. Let's just quickly, yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good. That's going to be pretty good. Although adaptive damage isn't that good on Yorick, is it? Is it? Yeah, adaptive force isn't that good on Yorick, so it's not actually that crazy. Okay. Can somebody type something in the Twitch chat? Comet does better damage. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Yeah, it works. It works. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Yeah, Jack of all trades is being sort of a little bit overused because of that. Because of this, I think, on all champions. But yeah, I forgot that AP is not that great once it, you know, when it happens. There we go. AP is not that great. You know, the adaptive damage AP. $59 is not too bad for like one small fight. Okay. Although I feel like maybe I should have taken the Omnivamp thing. I don't know. This is the last match, and then I have to go. And then I have to go. Don't do it. Man, I actually got saved by my Q and level up. But I knew that it's gonna happen, but it still was very close. Very, very close still. Okay. Talon? Billy Talent? That's actually pretty perfect. She gambled and she lost. It's all good. Happens. Sometimes it happens. Maybe I should try Black Cleaver this match. What do you think? What if I just try... Whoa. That is incorrect behavior from this guy. You know what? I'm gonna randomly try Black Cleaver this match just to see how it works with the Deathfire Touch, DFT. Because somebody said that it stacks pretty quickly. What if there's something to it? You know. Maybe even Bandle Pipes? Play a little bit of more like a support Yorick with the jungler, something like that. Because if Black Cleaver stacks fast, there is value, like sort of like this yeah, just a little bit of value for your team. I was back in the day when I was trying to figure out if Liandry's is even worth. I would think that, okay, so if I have a jungler who is AD, I would get Liandry's. No, excuse me, Black Cleaver. But if I have a jungler who is AP, I would get the item that Abyssal Mask, and it's enough, you know. Because I remember I heard somebody said that Abyssal Mask can just be enough, just to. If your jungler is a little bit ahead, it's just going to be enough, you know? Okay. DFT working there? Man, how did you let that happen? Misses? Aurora? Poke, exactly. How is Shaco dead but he has 0 deaths? I know how. he died from within the stealth. I guess somebody ignited him or something. That's how it can work. Please flame the Talon, get him mad. Why? No way. Oh. Too many dashes. Why is Nami in the bush? Deathfire? DFT? 333 is not that bad for okay. It's not that bad for the early game of this rune, honestly. Okay. Shaco is here. No, he's not. Interesting. Ghouls get that speed. Man, if they get that speed, she gets caught. With her pants up, though. I want to bet money that this is Humble King's other account. Who was Humble King? Was that the guy who flamed me or flamed? Because it seems like he types in the same way, doesn't he? Like the other guy. It just seems like that. You know, it makes sense. If you have multiple accounts and they all zero out, you just play, and if one of your accounts gets demoted, you just play on the other one, right? Because people are rushing today is the day when people are rushing to get those accounts, you know, high. Boom, smacked her. And that's enough. Just one smack. Okay. Just baiting her to try to interrupt me here. But she's smart enough. She's smart enough. Yeah. Okay. Talon is a spurg. Troll him. He says GG. Why is he so mad? Come on. Well, I shouldn't ask why is he so mad. I 100% understand why people get mad in video games. Because you want to win. Right? So it's all good. It's understandable. It's just that, come on. Don't, you know, don't shoot that on other people. Your madness. People don't deserve it. Shaco hasn't been mid in a while, so I gotta be a bit careful. One second is kind of interestingly weird. An interestingly weird amount. Okay. Okay, is Shaco? Yeah, he's here. It's good that I have flash for such an occasion. What's the logic behind rushing today? So the logic behind rushing the Black Cleaver in this match is just because I wanted to get the most value of this Jack of all trades. Do I have to mute him again? Because I will play with him better if I mute him, because I don't, you know, I won't be thinking about his flame. I think so. 1 damage it gives. 1. It's unacceptable, guys. 1 is too little. Not enough. 3 now. Okay, I'll take 3. So how do I get 4 more of these? Oh, I heard that sound pretty quickly though. You know? He's gonna gank, but it's not gonna help him. Oh, that's not the real one. Well, I'll take the gold anyway. Okay. Yeah, it stacks the cleaver interestingly fast. Yeah. Did you see that? Ghoul just nibbled her and that's it. She got stacked cleaver on. Well, okay, I'll take it. That's an interesting thing. Is there huge value in it? I think yes, for Talon, for example. Oh, she saw me. Stacked cleaver. Stacked cleaver. Talon doing some damage on that stacked cleaver. Okay, I'll take this. I like the synergy with the Talon. And again, he's muted, so I don't see him as a bad person. I'm not joking. That's literally how it feels in my mind. I don't see him anymore as a flamer. I forget about it. You know? Okay. Do I actually get the Cyclosword now? Or that's not a good idea? Thank you, Mr. Gay. I like it. No doubt about it. Mr. Gay is going to help with Gwen. What the F is going on here? Oh, that's all Tarek, man. That's all Tarek. Yeah, the stacking of the black cleaver happens so fast that it's like... It's fun. You know, the thing itself is fun. Look at that. What's going on there? Oh no, that was the real one. I feel like she's mad at Shaco or something. Does one ghoul hit actually stack the whole thing? No, it was 3. Okay, it wasn't, but 3. One ghoul hit and it's 3, right? It's pretty amazing. So E and jump would be 5 immediately. Maybe there's a way to play support Yorick from mid. Good day, my friend. Okay, 2 seconds. Pressure cooker? Nah, too much, I think. Too far. Oh, she dead. I don't know how she let this happen, but she definitely did. The F was that damage from that Jin? I really hope he doesn't use his ult now. Ulti, as they say. Is Comet dead? I would say if you're playing Poke, play this instead of Comet, because this is fresh, this is new, this is experimental, you know, all that. Oh my. Oh my. Tarek. Mr. Tarek, please. Whew. No, no, jeez, Lord. Yes.
What's going on here?
Jack of all trades is kind of not working because I don't want to mess up my build with it, with getting those 3. It could work with lethality though, yeah. Bum 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 ba bum bum. I guess I become a support Yorick, the janitor. Janitor / support. Okay. Ah, Tarek is pinging. I think I need to send him to his room as well, so I can play with him. Okay. I'll take this cannon minion. Talon. Two v4, but I think we have the advantage of kind of like being of the place advantage. Okay. Nah, 2 people here. I don't like that. But that's where kind of like this build should work, right? That's where it should... Oh god. I can't escape this. I can only prolong this. Wow, I thought I can't escape it, but easy. Not just easy, but easy peasy. Wow.
What's going on here?
Okay. Nah. Yeah, almost. What else do I need to get here? Well, maybe this is good. I'll just get the random. It's like a functionality worse, but yet strategically better Anivia wall. Also, you don't block your own guys with it, which is like a crazy, crazy difference between Anivia wall. I think we get her. We have to, right? Yeah. This, of course, is the best time to release Maiden, just because she's gonna get a lot done. Very often people ask what is the best time to release when you get somebody side lane like this, from side pushing like this. I've met so many people by the nickname Pavlov. That's not the real one. Bandle pipes. Ghouls. Catching him in the act. And look at that, he already has the stacks on him. Just from one ghoul. I like it, you know. My team is kind of a little bit mad, so we can't really play together that much, but yeah, this... Just immediate stacks. Immediate fat stacks. Okay. Went somewhere. This build is a little bit of bag of random garbage, but, you know. Talent, please survive. Billy Talent. Because now we're looking at a Baron. Now we're not. No, we are not. What's going on here? Yeah, maybe after Black Cleaver you can get more lethality items as Yorick here in this new patch. Oh, there she is. Ghoul's giving me some of those plates. Some of them plates. What matters is that I slap Shaco wherever he is. I shouldn't even push the wave. I should just go for Shaco or Shaco and Nami or whatever. There they are. A little unlucky that I didn't get to catch them, but it is what it is. Okay. Really random items this match. Really random items. Okay. Hey, Tarek is coming. Ooh. That Gwen is pretty strong. She's playing 1v4, right? Is Trinity into Hullbreaker still good? Probably. It's the classic Yorick build. So I think yes. It probably is. Exclamation point patch. Were you hoping that it's gonna show you the actual patch? Okay. They are looking for this, the big snake. This is a macro moment for us again. Releasing Maiden. That wall was absolutely huge. And this one, well, Pavlov died. But this one as well. Yeah. That wall was very good, it's just that we didn't escape at all. Wasn't enough for Mr. Pavlov and Mr. Black Ronaldo. I'll take this, thank you. The numbers on this are not that bad, actually. Maybe it's because of the Black Cleaver. Maybe I just randomly buy Landry's Torment now.
Farm is life. Farm is goal.
What do you think about that? Just a random Landry's Torment now. Bandlepipes Gaming, yeah. Bandlepipes is a cool item. It's not that bad at all. Not that bad at all. We have to get her before the dragon. If we get her before the dragon, it's gonna be very good for us. Probably not gonna happen though. Oh, there she is. Interesting. Hey, Mr. Zen. I'm kind of hoping that I'm gonna survive this. Yeah. Oh, actually worth. I'll take it. I wish the attack speed applied to ghouls. Yeah, that would be such a... That would be like... Yeah, that would be really cool. I would like it. It would really give this vibe of, hey, I'm playing the music for the family. It would really give that vibe. Hello, Mr. Peter. Hello, Mister. Well, what are you doing, Mr. Tarek? I had high hopes for him, but now we lose the soul. And there's really kind of nothing we can do except this guy could just go in and press them buttons. Not really. And now I have to do this, otherwise we lose immediately. Otherwise, we lose immediately. It's all good. We don't lose immediately. What's interesting about this lethality mix with the black cleaver is that you can still kind of farm kind of well, you know, with it. Whoops. Got Nami bubbled there. Okay. That's enough for today's stream. Tomorrow I'll do some more testing. I kinda do like the idea of this black cleaver. But you know, I don't know. All of the games were kind of it was really hard to tell what's going on, so probably going to be a couple of days before we can get like actual. Probably going to be a couple of days before I can tell you like my my opinion on what works and what doesn't, you know. But yeah. Thank you for watching this, and I'll see you next time. And I'll see you next time, my friends, which is tomorrow. I'm probably going to start streaming later in the day, my time, instead of streaming in the mornings. So around this time, like 5 p.m. is going to be my stream schedule. I'm probably going to post it on Twitch as well, because I know that people want to rely on a schedule and whatnot, and I've never really had that. And I'll have it. So yeah, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. A lot of damage done, by the way. A lot of damage done for such a bad match, right? Yeah, later. Later, my friends. Later, skaters. Later, skaters.